In this video, we want to talk about cancer and how we deal with it. First of all, we must know that cancer is not the end of life. Integrative cancer treatments, those that combine the best of natural regimens and conventional approaches, have made significant strides in recent decades. Many of the top cancer researchers are probing how to better utilize integrative treatments for cancer. We don't make claims with respect to medicine. We present the data in a fair-minded way and welcome the individuals who differ to have a discussion in view of logical realities, not on a hunch or in light of the fact that somebody said. Cancer is a disease in which some of the body's cells grow uncontrollably and spread to other parts of the body. Cancer can start almost anywhere in the body, which is comprised of trillions of cells. Before you start treating the cancer, you need to understand what cancer is. Then, at that point, you can move toward treatment with a strong base of information and understanding. Among your options are natural and integrative treatments that have been used to treat the disease. These natural cancer treatments have been documented to be helpful and can be less expensive than traditional chemotherapy, radiation, and surgery. Cancer begins with cells, the basic building blocks of the body. There are many different types of cells, and they make up all of the tissues and organs in the body. Within each cell are thousands of genes that act as a command center for the cell. Genes provide instructions for what role the cell will play in the body. Each gene has a unique job to perform either by itself or in combination with other genes. Cells divide to make new cells and replace damaged or old cells. As cells duplicate, they pass along copies of their genetic material to the new cells. The process of cells dividing and passing along genes is usually well controlled, ensuring that the right kinds and numbers of cells are present for the different parts of the body to function correctly. The body and the cells can usually recognize when something has changed in a cell and will work to repair or destroy the abnormal cell. Cancer is the uncontrolled development of strange cells in the body. Cancer growth occurs when the body's ordinary control system quits working. Old cells don't die, and cells outgrow control, shaping new strange cells. These cells might shape a mass of tissue into a growth. All cancers begin in cells. Cancer starts with changes in one cell or a small group of cells. Usually, we have just the right number of each type of cell. This is because cells produce signals to control how much and how often the cells divide. If any of these signals are faulty or missing, cells may start to grow and multiply too much and form a lump, tumor. Where cancer starts is called the primary tumor. For cancer to start, certain progressions occur inside the quality of a cell or a gathering of cells. Different types of cells in the body do different jobs, but they are basically similar. They all have a control center called a nucleus. Inside the nucleus are chromosomes made up of long strings of DNA, deoxyribonucleic acid. DNA contains thousands of genes, which are coded messages that tell the cell how to behave. Each gene is a piece of guidance that advises the cell to make something. This could be a protein or a different type of molecule called RNA, ribonucleic acid. Together, proteins and RNA control the cell. They decide what sort of cell it will be, what it does, when it will divide, and when it will die. Regularly, genes make sure that cells grow and reproduce in an orderly and controlled way. They ensure that more cells are created depending on the situation to keep the body sound. Sometimes a change happens in the genes when a cell divides. The change is called a mutation. It means that a gene has been damaged, lost, or copied twice. Mutations can also happen by chance when a cell is dividing. Some mutations mean that the cell no longer understands its instructions and starts to grow out of control. Mutations in particular genes may mean that too many proteins have been produced and trigger a cell to divide. Or, proteins that normally tell a cell to stop dividing may not be produced. Some genes get damaged every day, and cells repair them. But over time, the damage may build up. Once cells start growing too fast, they are more likely to pick up further mutations and less likely to be able to repair the damaged genes.
If you like our video, please provide your feedback and don't forget like, share, and subscribe.